Peace, everybody. What's good? It's that boy, Coach Malachi Williams, and you are number 2 to True Media Today USA Boxing. Let's go.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
All right, everybody, check this out. I just want to do a quick little recap, man, of Tony Harrison and Tim Tzsyu fight. I did pick Tony Harrison to win by a decision. I figured that he would win by, I said he would have to win by at least a unanimous decision. I knew that Tony Harrison, I knew his weaknesses going in. I knew that he doesn't really have a chin. I know that he does wear down late in the fights. I said the 9th round is going to be the key to me. Tim Tzsyu did pick the 9th round for him to stop Tony Harrison. He was carrying, it did look like in the fight that he was carrying Tony Harrison all the way up into the 9th round. Tony didn't have any pop. He was looking really good with the jab. The ring was small, but that's not an excuse. When you have the experience that Tony Harrison have, you should be able to maneuver around the small ring. You should be able to get around that. So that's really no excuse. You fought that you volunteered to fight this guy in Australia. So for all you guys talking about, yeah, man, Tim Tzsyu had to use a small ring and all that stuff there, Tony Harrison volunteered to fight this guy. He signed up to fight this guy over there. No one made him do it. He wanted to do it. You get what I'm saying? And Tim Tzsyu took the fight. As far as I'm concerned, Tony Harrison, I got a lot of love for Tony Harrison, Detroit versus everybody, even though I'm not from Detroit, but it's over. No more boxing for you. You're not going to beat anyone else on the elite level.
I definitely appreciate everybody's support. I take the good with the bad. You know, when you winning, everything lovely, and when you lose, it's, you know, they're ready for you to go. I take the good with the bad with this shit, man. You know, I've been at the top, and I've also been at the bottom, like, you know, and everybody doubts me. So I accept that, man. I got tough skin. I accept that. Everybody not going to agree with you. You know, that's how it is. But I just want to say thank you for everybody who continue to support that, who continue to believe in me and my brother. With that being said, I had to talk, you know, I was just in the car with my brother alone. I had to talk with him. Me personally, I told him I don't want to see him in the ring no more. Simple as his body just don't respond. You know, boxing is a young man's sport. Obviously, my brother IQ keeps him in a lot of fights, but, you know, when I see my brother get in the ring and after he's had good camps and, you know, he's sparring good work, and I've seen him doing 12, 13, 14, 15 rounds of sparring, and I see him get in the ring and his body just can't respond. And I see it in sparring sometimes too. It's just hard on him, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need money that bad to let my brother continue to go in the ring and, you know, destroy his legacy that he's worked so hard to get, which is being a world champion.
And I think your team probably are telling you that, or they should tell you that. You are an excellent trainer. I think you should continue to train Alicia Baumgartner, and you will be an excellent spokesperson, probably for like the PBC or whatever the case may be, when they're promoting fights. Because much as I love Brian Custer, but he doesn't get the excitement up when he's at a press conference announcing the fight. At a press conference, and Tom Brown will say a goddamn thing. They need someone that has a mouthpiece, kind of like a Tony Harrison. You will make a great manager. Well, I don't know about from a business standpoint, but I think you will make a great spokesperson for anyone that's in your camp in boxing because of your talk game. Alicia Baumgartner, she can talk, so she can speak for herself. But I love Tony Harrison as related to that. He can sell a fight. But from a boxing standpoint, you can box your ass off. You do have the sweet science, but you don't have enough power and pop to keep people off of you. You gas out in fights, and you don't have the stamina, and your chin is not as strong. You know what I mean? And you got hit with 4 or 5 uppercuts in a row. The referee didn't stop the fight. And I think I understand why the referee didn't stop him when you just kept getting hit with an uppercut, because a lot of fans, especially over here in America, oh man, the referee stopped the fight too soon and he should have let it play out and stuff like that. So I think the ref, and then Tony Harrison is known for doing that. He would complain about, man, why you stop the fight? I was all right. So what the ref did was, since Tony has a history of complaining to referees about stopping fights when he's getting beat, he said, no, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make sure that everything is good. So he let Tim Tzsyu hit your ass 7, 8, 9, 10 times in a row, you know, and you drop, and then when you got back up, you stagger to the left, stagger to the right, and then he waved it off. I think he did a good job. Because this clears all doubt. This okay. Nobody, pro PBC guys, they say, oh man, they robbed Tony. None of that there, because they know how you guys are. So now you guys can't cry about that now. I think the referee did a good job. contrary to popular belief. A lot of people don't believe he did. I think he did. You get what I'm saying? That's to clear all doubt, to make sure can't nobody on Tony Harrison team cry. Can't nobody that's pro PBC cry. No, there's without a shadow of a doubt that he did. Tony got his ass whooped. It is what it is. So shout out to Tony Harrison. It is what it is, fam. Leave the game alone. You're not going to beat any elite guys. You'll beat the second tier guys. The second tier guys, I think that's where your skill set is at now, Tony. You reach the highest of the height when you beat Jamel Charlo, but that's it, fam. And I hope if you see this video, you don't get mad at me. That's just my honest assessment. I am a fan of yours. I really do like you a lot, but I just got to keep it real. I'm not going to cap for you. It is what it is, okay? Other than that, that's it. This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Today USA Boxing. Also, I will say this. Tim Tzsyu, now, when you fight Jamel Charlo, that's going to be a different animal. Jamel Charlo is not Tony Harrison. Jamel Charlo has a strong jab. He does have power. And whatever weaknesses that Tony Harrison had, Jamel don't have those weaknesses. Now, you do stand a good chance and potentially maybe beating Jamel Charlo, because there's no telling when he's going to come back to the ring. I pretty much anticipate that Tony Harrison not Tony Harrison, but Tim Tzsyu. Tim Tzsyu is a good fighter. He may end up having another fight in between time before he fights Jamel Charlo, because there's no telling when he's going to come back. We saw him, do the commentating with the other guys, Brian Custer and them, when Harrison and Tim Tzsyu was fighting each other. He didn't look like he was in shape, and he was still talking about his hand wasn't healed yet. When his hand get better, it's going to be stronger than ever. So his hand is still not healed. There's no telling when he's going to come back. And I don't think Tim Tzsyu should just wait around. And I think the sanctioning bodies, you guys should get on your job and get to a point and say, okay, listen, you're the undisputed champion, but now it's time for you to defend these titles. So, you know what I mean? If you don't defend those titles soon, it is what it is. If his hand is not healed, you can make him a champion in recess till he get back. Or other than that, that's it. So we'll see what's up. Hopefully we can get, Jamel Charlo to defend his titles against Tim Tzsyu soon. Other than that, that's it. This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. I see you guys today, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.